This is shortly we're about before to you. So because there was an attack alarm raised, I'm going to play the video for you, play the voice message for you, so you can hear it yourself. It's not a joke. 14 they came into the community. They came into the community and they attacked. But they didn't sleep. And they were being told now there's war going on. People should be alert. It's not a joke. So what we are trying to do here is to Fulani men went into imoson. Yes. What time? Well, now. Add me. Well, add me. Add me. I'm here. You know, add me. Okay. All right. Talk soon, my brother. Okay. Bye. So that was a call. Apparently there's some discussion with this us going for self-determination. To show you was to make sure that we in imoson in Ibadan. I'm sorry, imoson in Ogun State. Just on Monday night, all night. What saved them? They had security camera, so they could point and see these guys as they were coming and going, and they alerted the whole community. The whole community got up. The whole community, listen, the whole community got up, and they have not slept. They are keeping an eye open. That is what we need in every community. This is not about, this is, when we say grassroots campaign, that's what we mean. Every community must work together just like that. They were luckily saved by that camera. So we need something like that on ground. Now, if you don't have a camera, okay, that's fine. But the most important thing is for you to be communicating. And hopefully, I'm sure you can come together and have those kind of cameras around. CCTV was what saved them. I'm going to play you a video, a thing shortly, and it will clarify what I'm saying to you. Very important that we take those steps. Let me see if I can play it from this device that I'm holding here. But before I do that, I want to just check one or two things. We have to protect ourselves. The only people that can save us is us. Forget any international body. Forget the Nigerian government. In fact, the Nigerian and the police, they are all around us. They're using all the means to circle us. They're using Dangote cars and trucks to take them around. They're using tankers. They want to come and take us out. So our community now, we have to be on alert 24/7. And it means that all the community, everybody in the community must take part in the awareness. So we are here to inform you that. Let me play you that video. I'll get the video out now, I think, so that you understand what has been very, very important. Time is really short. We haven't got, so no, I want 1 minute. Let me just get something out for you so you can hear it. This was happening. In fact, 16. Imoson Ijebu, can you hear? He'll come back, carry on.
Everybody jáde pátápátá síta. Everybody tó sùn láàárọ̀ yìí. Everybody má sọ àsùgbàgbé o. Kẹ́yà tètè lọ múra lẹ́ o. Ogun wọlé dé. Kí lórúkọ tẹ̀yìn tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Ògúndàró lórúkọ mi.
Ògúndàró. On Monday.
Monday on the 6th
1 o'clock at night. He said, luckily for that CCTV camera, people will have died, and they are at alert. So let me play that to you again. Breaking news. Breaking news is there was an attack by the Fulani, an attempted attack, but the CCTV that they had in the place called they'll play it. I'll play it again. Save them. So we need alertness in all our communities. Spread the word. This is a very important message. Here we go. Peru. CCTV camera. 16 of them with guns. Boko Haram. In imoson. Imoson. So come back. So they all came out. Everybody go and prepare. War is here. On this Monday, 6/6/2022. We are now on the 9th, 3 days ago. It was. He said everybody, the police and everybody, they were all awake. Nobody slept overnight. They were all awake, aware, alert. So this is not a joke. We are telling you all now, please be at alert. This is not a joke. This is something that we need us all to wake up. If you're getting this broadcast, please make sure you share it. Tell people about it. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'm coming to you from a different aspect now, from a camera right now, on my phone directly, because shortly we are about to go live at the US Yoruba Sovereign Nation USA Mega Rally. That is going to happen shortly. So everything is all prepared for that. But to be able to give you the news as it happens, as it's happening, I decided to make sure that we will get this information to you all. As you're watching me now, please share this broadcast. I'm going to play you the video again. Very important. And I will do this for as long as we can until that video thing starts. And I might even play while that is going on. I will play it again. I want you to hear this again. Hear it yourself. With your own. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me do this. You will hear him say 16 Boko Haram. On the recording, they said 16 Boko Haram went into at 1 o'clock 1 o'clock on the 6th of June. 1 o'clock at night, they went into imoson, a place called Imoson in Ijebu. What saved them was a camera that saw their movement, and they alerted everybody in the community, and they have been on alert since. They are watching, and all of them 24 hours, apparently they did not sleep. They were watching everywhere. This is what we mean. Every community must protect themselves. So here is the message again. Here we go. One o'clock. CCTV camera from Peggy's. So listen on. Nobody slept till morning. Nobody slept till next morning. Everybody, all security came out. Please, this is a clarion call. Protect yourself in your community. This is happening right now. It's happening all over. The Fulanis are in our forest. We have been saying it. Protect yourself. Don't wait. Get out. June 6th of June. 6th of June 2022. Luckily, so you've heard that now. This happened on the 6th of June in Imefon, a village or a town called Imoson village in Ijebu, in Ogun State. Luckily, the CCTV camera, they had a CCTV camera that was above. They were able to see 16 Boko Haram terrorists, 16 Boko Haram terrorists attempt to come into their community and kill. But because of the CCTV camera, everybody was alerted and everybody was awake and they were all at alert. What we are telling you now, every community, protect yourselves, wake up, tell everybody to go and prepare. In your community, have meetings. I said it on my program, you can watch it. I've spoken about the fact that you need to organize yourselves right now. Don't bother saying you're waiting for money from abroad or whatever. Use what you have to get what you want. Use what you have to get what you want. Now, what we want is our self-determination. To be able to get it, you need to protect your community. When you protect your community and you make sure that the Fulanis are not able to come in and kill you, that means that you are now preparing yourself for self-determination. That is what needs to happen. So use what you have, i.e. the community come together, protect themselves immediately, just like they did. This is not hearsay. This is what they did in Imoson, in Ijebu, in Ogun State, on the 6th of June, 2022. 16 Boko Haram terrorists came in with AK47. But because of the CCTV, they were able to alert everybody and prevent a massacre. Had it not been for that CCTV camera, and they said they told the police. Now, at this point, please, I don't want you to, the police cannot be trusted, the army cannot be trusted. The only people that the community must trust must be the people of that community. You cannot trust the police, you cannot trust the army. You cannot trust all of those men, those people that I mentioned. And you cannot trust the federal government, because the federal government are the ones who are giving money to the terrorists to come into our communities. Be on high alert. Be on high alert. Now let me play that video. I'll play it again for as much as I can. I want us all to play. If you get this message, share it. This is what was played. This is what was happened, and you need to be part of that to make sure we save our people. This is not a joke. Not a joke. Share this broadcast. Subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Imoson.
Everybody jáde pátápátá síta. Everybody tó sùn láàárọ̀ yìí. Everybody má sùn àsùngbàgbé o.
Vivian, thank you so much. Yeah.
June 2022 ago ló jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Tó ń kálukú fi wà tàlá. Kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó sùn mọ́jú o. Àti baálé àtìjà. Sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó sùn mọ́jú o.
So we are showing you this. And if you are watching this, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. To be honest with you, I have been physically, I'm actually in a lot of pain. I'm tired, and I've not been able to sleep right because of the concerns. But this is of a very important information, and I wanted you all to be able to have access to that information, to be able to prepare. Every community must be on high alert. Every southwestern, southeastern, and middle belt communities must be on high alert. There was an attempt to come and cause another massacre. They attempted another massacre in Imoson, in Ijebu, in Ogun State. Luckily, because they had a CCTV camera and people were at alert, they saw them coming into the community. on that CCTV camera, and they alerted the whole of the community. The whole of the community was therefore on alert all night. None of them slept. They were watching. So we are telling you, please, 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 this is very, very important. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. You must continue to defend yourselves in your community. Do not wait for somebody else to come and do it for you. You have to take that step. Now, I'm going to play you that video again. I'll play it to you to see so that you know that this is not a joke. Let me play it to you. 1 second. I'll get that to you. I know it's a bad connection as I'm seeing it on the thing, but it's okay. That's fine. We will get there nonetheless. We will get there, no doubt. So like I said, important to note that go.
Fulani Boko Haram.
See? So, you see that? You see? Everybody go and prepare. Ogun spoke. The man was Ogun on Monday night. 16 Fulanis with AK47 tried to go and cause a massacre in Imoson, in Ijebu, Ogun State. Luckily for them, the CCTV camera saved them. Nobody slept all night. Nobody. So now I wanted us to be aware of that. I'm going to try and do something more with it. There's another information I'm just seeing now. I want to look at that because we need to be talking about this. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen at the platform where we speak truth to power. Now let me see what I just saw now. I'm trying to see something that I came across just now. I saw something about being heavy. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a look at this. So we need to be aware. We need to be alert. So yeah, so people are really, we need to just raise their level of awareness and alertness. So we're asking you, please join us and continue to share this broadcast. I will show you the clip that we came across, and we need you all to be on top and alert about it. Please reach more people. Let us continue to share this broadcast. Shortly, we'll be going live at the U.S. Yoruba Nation rally in the U.S. For Yoruba Nation. But all of us, we need to wake up, be very alert, inform our people of what's going on. Let me see. There's an information that I saw here. Yeah. See. Let's have a look. So yes, breaking news is that there was an attack. There was an attempted attack in imoson in Ijebu, Ogun State, on the 6th of June 2022. There was an attempted attack by Boko Haram. 16 of them carrying AK47, but because of a camera, because they had the camera in the vicinity, the CCTV camera picked them up and it alerted them that the Fulanis had come into the community. So everybody in the community was alert and awake. They were waiting for them. And that meant that all night they didn't sleep. They did not sleep all night. So please, those of you watching this broadcast, once again, the breaking news that we're hearing and we're sharing it with you is that there was an attempted attack, another attempt at another massacre in Imoson in Ogun State. That means that they are trying to come and attack anybody at anywhere. Expect an attack anywhere at any point. Now, let me do this. Listen.
wọn àwọn 60 gbogbo ọdẹ kó bọ̀ dání pátápátá. Àwọn ta ni? Àwọn Fulani Boko Haram gbogbo ọ̀nà kó bọ̀ dání pátápátá. Níbo náà wọlé sí? Wọ́n wọlé sí Imoson ní oríta Bẹ́bùsì kọ̀ọ̀kan. Imoson ní Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde. Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde kọ̀ọ̀kan Imoson kọ̀ọ̀kan ní Bẹ́bùsì kọ̀ọ̀kan lórí wọn ló dẹ̀ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá pẹ̀lú dọ́bùsì.
You'll be back.
Ọ̀pọ̀ dọ́bùsì àtàwọn ará ìlú Imoson wọ́n fi pé gbogbo ìlú káríkárí. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn tílẹ̀ fi mọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí. Àtàwọn òyì tòótọ́ olórí security gbogbo pátápátá ló jáde. Everybody jáde pátápátá síta. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn láàárọ̀ yìí. Kẹ́nibọ̀dì má sọ àsùgbàgbé o. Kẹ́yà tètè lọ múra lẹ̀ o. Ogun wọlé dé.
He said everybody should prepare. War is here. And this happened just on Monday. We're in Wednesday now. Sorry, Thursday.
Látòrí kan lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ sí ti kámẹ́rà tó wà ní Bẹ́bùsì ní òjẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì káti dòkú lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀.
He said if it wasn't for that CCTV camera, they would have known and they would have been killed. Nobody slept overnight. Nobody slept in that community overnight. They've been on alert. Everybody has been on high alert. So we're telling you all, please, this is not a joke. Wake up, be alert. Tell everyone about what I've just showed you. I'm going to play it to you again. We need to play it over and over and over till we understand what is being said.
Olórí wọn àwọn 60 gbogbo ọdẹ kó bọ̀ dání pátápátá. Àwọn ta ni? Àwọn Fulani Boko Haram gbogbo ọ̀nà kó bọ̀ dání pátápátá. Níbo náà wọlé sí? Wọ́n wọlé sí Imoson.
Imoson in Ijebu-Òde, Ogun State.
Imoson gbogbo ní Bẹ́bùsì gbogbo lórí wọn ló dẹ̀ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá pẹ̀lú dọ́bùsì. Ọ̀pọ̀ dọ́bùsì àtàwọn ará ìlú Imoson wọ́n fi pé gbogbo ìlú káríkárí. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn tílẹ̀ fi mọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí.
Nobody slept till daybreak. Everybody was alert and everybody came out and they wanted to protect themselves. Don't oversleep. So the man's name is Ogudaro in Imoson. This happened in Imoson, Ijebu-Òde.
Látòrí kan lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ sí ti kámẹ́rà tó wà ní Bẹ́bùsì ní òjẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì káti dòkú o lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Tó ń kálukú fi wà àtàláàtì. Kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́ jù àti baálé àti ìjà sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́ jù.
So, the reason I'm doing this is to bring this to our attention. I'm going to talk about it again. I might air this on another platform later on. But what we're saying is this. In Imoson, in Ijebu-Òde, the Fulani, 16 Fulani men with AK47 went into the community. Thankfully, there was a CCTV camera that alerted the community. So all of them got out and they were alert and ready for the Fulani terrorists, the Boko Haram. And as a result, none of them slept overnight. They kept an eye and they're still keeping an eye. So all our communities need to be on high alert right now. We need to be on high alert right now. I'm urging all those of you watching this, please go ahead, share it. It's not a joke. I am live. You're watching Citizenwide, a platform where we speak truth to power. What we're trying to do is to use this medium to reach many people, to get this information out there. That's why we keep telling you, be alert. People that saved lives, and that is why our broadcast is important, so that we can alert people and it can save lives. We want to save as many lives of we, the indigenous people, Yorubas, Middle Beltans, and Biafrans. We want to save our lives because the Fulanis want our land. So it's important that that message goes out. Luckily, nobody got killed in that, but it means that we have to be alert. So as you're watching this, please give us thumbs up. Give us thumbs up. Help us share the broadcast. Help, let it reach as many people as possible. So I'm trying to make sure also we give this as much, coverage and urge you all to please take action. Take action. Alert people. Tell them, look, there was an attack. There was an attempted attack in Imoson, in Ijebu-Òde, Ogun State, on the 6th of June, 2020. On the 6th of June 2020, the Fulani terrorists, 16 Fulani terrorists, went into a community called the imoson in Ijebu. They tried to attack. Luckily, there was a CCTV. That CCTV was up, and they saw the Fulanis coming in at about 1 o'clock at night. And once they saw them on the CCTV, they made calls to the community to wake up. That is what I mean. They made calls to everyone in the community to get up, to wake up, and tell the other person. They woke themselves up. And all of them, the security people and all of the whole community, were up. They were ready and waiting for the Fulani terrorists and the Boko Haram. But because they were alert and everybody was aware, nobody slept overnight. So that meant that that operation by the Fulanis would not take place, could not take place. And that is why we're telling you now, the best and the most important thing we can do is our people to spread this information. Make people know that we have to be alert in all our communities as Yorubas, as Igbos, as Middle Beltans, because they have a plan to kill, just like they did in Owo. In Owo, 70 people were hearing of which they said they've confirmed over 20 died. There might be, it's likely to be more casualty than that. But what we're saying is that right now, it is important that everyone who is in this struggle, if you are on ground, if you're on ground, please, now it's about working together as a community to protect yourselves. You cannot trust the police, you cannot trust the army, you cannot trust your government, you cannot trust any of them. The only people you can trust are the people, the indigenous people in your area who are being attacked. When you all stand together, you reduce the need for them to try all of this nonsense. So I want you all to please share this podcast. I'll be back again later on to even talk about this, but I wanted you to have that information. Before I go though, let me play this to you one more time, just to make sure. I might even play it more than once, because this is so important. Let me... 16 of them carried AK47. Boko Haram. In Ijebu. You'll be back. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody slept. Please do not oversleep. War is here, he's telling us. Please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Luckily, they had a CCTV camera. It picked up the 16 terrorists as they were coming in, and they alerted the whole community. That is the action we can take. All of our communities must be on high alert. We must be on high alert. So you heard the message there. 16 Fulani terrorists came into a town or village called Imoson in Ijebu in Ogun State. They came in at 1 o'clock at night. They tried to come in and attack. Luckily, a CCTV camera picked them up. Those who were monitoring the CCTV camera at that time, they alerted the community. The whole community waiting, and they were prepared. They're going to plan and try and come back. So now the community is alert. They're watching, and they may go to other communities if they don't have the camera. There's if they are Ogun State. The massacre was avoided and prevented because the people of the community were alert and awake and aware, and that is what we need. We need alertness, awake, being aware, and they were planning. Luckily, they had a CCTV camera. That CCTV camera picked up those Boko Haram terrorists. They were trying to come in at night, in the middle of the night at 1 a.m. And as soon as they saw them on the camera, they went out, they informed the whole community to be at alert. And the whole community was therefore alert. If it wasn't for the camera, they wouldn't have known that the Fulani terrorists were there, and probably we would have been talking about another massacre by now. Probably we would have been talking about another massacre right now. But because of the actions and the actions of those who were by that camera, they saved lives. Now, that doesn't mean that this is over. These men, they are going to go into the bushes and the forest, and they will come back and try and wait again and come for another attack. And this is why we need our communities to be alert, to wake up, be at alert, form those groups, have discussions. Everybody in the community must play a role, because you can save lives by working together, even without guns. Some of them may have, but when they see that the community is alert and there's some guns, these people are afraid. They only want to go and attack people. They look to attack people who are not planned, who have not planned and prepared. You need a plan of action in your community. You need a POA, a plan of action to protect and save the lives of the indigenous people. You need a plan of action, a POA in your community, be it Middle Belt, be it Yoruba, be it Igbo. You know, all of us, we are under attack. This message is serious. This is real. I want you to listen to the message again. I'm going to reiterate it. I'm going to play it because we are under severe attack. Listen.
Olórí wọn àwọn 60 gbogbo ọdẹ kó bọ̀ dání pátápátá. Àwọn ta ni? Àwọn Fulani Boko Haram gbogbo náà kó bọ̀ dání pátápátá. Níbo náà wọlé sí? Wọ́n wọlé sí Imoson ní oríta Bevus kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Oríta Bevus.
Ìjẹ̀bú ní kọ̀ọ̀kan Imoson kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ní Bevus kọ̀ọ̀kan lórí
wọn.
Ló dẹ̀ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá pẹ̀lú dọ́bùsì. Ọ̀pọ̀ dọ́bùsì àtàwọn aráàlú Imoson wọ́n fi pé gbogbo ìlú káríkárí. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn tílẹ̀ fi mọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí àtàwọn òyìn tòótọ́ olórí security gbogbo pátápátá náà jáde.
So the whole community came out to protect themselves. That's what we need in every community. This must be replicated in every community. Every community. 6/6/2022.
Láti oríta lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ sí ti kámẹ́rà tó wà ní Bevus ní ò jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì káti dòkú o lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ ló jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Tó ń ká fi wà tàlá kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́jú àti baálé àti ìjà.
Nobody slept overnight. They were all at alert. They were waiting and they were watching. That is what must happen in all our communities. The government has abandoned the people. Those who are asking you, the people who are giving you 5,000 naira, vote for me. Who are telling you to vote, they don't care about your lives. So you have to care. The only way you can do that is to come together in your community, set up vigilante groups, volunteer vigilante groups in your communities. Set up voluntary vigilante groups to protect yourself, because the police is not going to help you. The army will not help you. You have to protect yourself in your community. Luckily, they survived this. That doesn't mean that these people will not come back, because they know that people are alert and aware. And that's what we need. You see, they could not attack because they need the element of surprise to carry out the work. People are so shocked, they panic, they don't say anything. But because there was a camera, what saved the people of Imoson was the camera that they had, that somebody was monitoring. And as soon as they saw the movement of the Fulani Boko Haram terrorists in the community, they quickly alerted the whole community. Now you see, we've been talking about the need for community to take collective action. This has just been demonstrated by what happened in Imoson, in Ogun State, in the Ijebu in Ogun State. So please share this message. Share. This can save a life. This is what we're saying. Here we go. Listen. 16 carried guns. 16 Boko Haram terrorists carried AK47. They went to Imoson.
Àtàwọn aráàlú Imoson wọ́n fi pé gbogbo ìlú káríkárí. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn tílẹ̀ fi mọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí àtàwọn òyìn tòótọ́ olórí security gbogbo pátápátá náà jáde. Everybody jáde pátápátá síta. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn láàárọ̀ yìí. Kẹ́nibọ̀dì má sún àsùgbàgbé o. Kẹ́yà tètè lọ múra lẹ̀ o.
We must all prepare.
Ògúndàrí olórúkọ mi.
Ní àná ọjọ́ Monday
Monday on the 6 June 2022.
Luckily, the camera picked them up. If not, we'll be talking about another massacre. We'll be talking about another massacre. So, you see, we are giving you this information however way we can do it. We are all on this. It's not about just talking alone. The information that we are giving you, that's why we're talking about the need for volunteer vigilante groups set up in every community right now. Volunteer vigilante groups. Set them up. Volunteer vigilante group for the community. Set it up. Set it up in your own community. Make sure that you have that on ground so that you are alert. You see, the terrorists, they are relying on the element of surprise. When you do not plan and protect in your community how you are going to react to situation, when it meets you, nobody's planned, nobody's prepared, and they kill as many as possible because they use that moment where people are afraid and they are so shocked they're not moving to carry out the massacre. But if we are all at alert, the number of people that they will kill will drastically reduce. And that is why we are talking about that every community needs to set up a vigilante, volunteer vigilante group right now. Set it up. Get going now. This is not a joke. Please, 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 please. I urge you all, if you're watching this broadcast and you are not alert, I am going to share it on many, many platforms. I want us all. This is not a joke. That video, I'm going to play it again. You will see it come up. But I want us to actually not take this as something that is just one second please. Action right now. Take action. I'm sharing it to places I know and as many people as possible. The alert and awareness is important right now. This is very important news, and we need to make sure that everybody is aware. We cannot be silent anymore. I'm putting it on as many places as possible so that you can share this information. As I said, there was an attack, an attempted attack on the 3rd of June, 6th of June, 3 days ago, in Imoson, in Ijebu, in Ogun State. But for the camera, they had a CCTV camera that thankfully alerted them, and they were able to mobilize the whole community. The whole community did not sleep overnight. We are asking you, please join us. Share this broadcast information because we are in danger. We are all at alert. We cannot be silent anymore. They want to take us out. Here, listen. Mommy. Let me. You see? Some of you may know the location.
Everybody jáde pátápátá síta. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn láàárọ̀ yìí. Everybody má sún àsùngbàgbé o. Kẹ̀yà tètè lọ múra lẹ̀ o. Ogun wọlé dé. Kí lórúkọ tẹ̀yìn tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Ògúndàìró lórúkọ mi.
Yeah, Ògúndàìró from Imoson, Ijebu, Ogun State.
June 2022 ago wọlé dé. Látòrí ta lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ city camera tó wà ní Pebbles òní ò jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì káti dòkú o lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ ló jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Tó ń kálukú fi wà tàlá. Kálukú fi wà tàlá, kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́ jù o àti baálé àtìjà kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́ jù o.
So, what I am telling you all, vigilance, I've said it before, Olokpa, I know. You see the Olokpa, Vivian Tiger, I've told them. He was talking about that they told the Olokpa, the police about it. We do not need, please, I've said it again and I'm saying it to you all now. Vivian, very good point. I want, at this point, you cannot trust the police, you cannot trust the trust Olokpa, trust Onikaki. You cannot trust any of them. What you need right now is in your community. Trust yourself, because if you take the Fulani, if you take those men, if you take them to the police will release them and they will go and attack. They will come back and attack you. You cannot trust the police. You cannot trust the army. Your community need to work together. And that is what we are trying to tell you all. Very, very important message. Please share, share, share. Shortly, we will be covering the broadcast in the US, the Yoruba Sovereign Nation USA Mega Rally. We're going to be covering that. But in the middle of that, because that was happening and we got this information, I thought, however way I will get this message out, I will do. I would have done a proper broadcast and be showing the whole thing to you and then taking calls. But the phone number I'm using to show, the number I'm using to actually, what's it called, to air this video is the one that I'm using for the calls. So I can't take calls right now. Don't call me. But what I want you to do is to share this broadcast. And I want you to listen again. I want you to listen again. Listen to the message. It is important. Share it. Listen.
Àwọn 60 gbogbo ọdẹ kó bọ̀dá ní pátápátá. Àwọn ta ni? Àwọn Fulani Boko Haram. Gbogbo náà kó bọ̀dá ní pátápátá. Níbo náà wọlé sí? Wọ́n wọlé sí Imoson.
Imoson.
Bẹ́bùsì gọ́gọ́. Imoson ní Ijebu sí. Níjẹ̀bọ́dì gọ́gọ́, Imoson gọ́gọ́. Ibi bẹ́bùsì gọ́gọ́ lórí wọn ló dẹ̀ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá pẹ̀lú dọ́bùsì.
This is on the 6th of June, 2022.
Dọ́bùsì àtàwọn ará ìlú Imoson wọ́n fi pé gbogbo ìlú káríkárí. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn tílẹ̀ fi mọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí àtàwọn òyìn tòótò olórí security gbogbo pátápátá náà jáde. Everybody jáde pátápátá síta. Kò sí anybody tó sùn láàárọ̀ yìí. Anybody máa sún àsùgbàgbé o. Kẹ̀yà tètè lọ múra lẹ̀ o. Ogun wọlé dé. Kí lórúkọ tẹ̀yìn tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Ogun dàrú lórúkọ mi. Ní àná ọjọ́ Monday ọdún. Àná Monday la bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ di 6 ní kọ̀bí aago kan òru. June 2022. June 2022 aago kan òru wọlé dé. Látòrí ìta lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ city camera tó wà ní Pebbles ó ní ò jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì káti dòkú o lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ ló jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì rí gbogbo kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Tó ní kálukú fi wà àtàláàtì. Kálukú fi wà àtàláàtì, kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́ ju àti baálé àtìjà, kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́ ju.
So I will keep doing this because we need to raise the level of awareness in our communities. The only way we can save lives is if we have the community at alert and you are planning. You need a plan of action in your community. So get yourself together in your community. Plan who is going to be the people, divide the division of labor. Who are going to be lookout? Who are the ones who will be lookout for our communities? So that when we hear that people are coming in, they are alerted. Who are going to be the ones who are going to do the protection? Who are, and so on and so forth. But you need a plan of action in every community. Thankfully, that camera, it prevented another massacre. But for that camera, we will be talking about another, and we would have been talking about another camera massacre right now in Yoruba land. And all the while, those who are celebrating that they have now been nominated for the candidate for the president, to go for president, they don't know, they don't care about this. They don't care about your lives. This is why we keep telling you that the responsibility for our safety and security can no longer be left in the hands of the very people who have been silent as we have been killed. It can no longer be left in the hands of the army. It can no longer be left in the hands of the police. It can no longer be left in the hands of the government, because the government are the ones funding the terrorists. Like I said on my broadcast before, the federal government and the army pardoned, listen, 35,000 Boko Haram. They pardoned them. Remember, many of the Boko Haram, they are not from our country. They pardoned them and they put them in our army. And they are now all over the southwest, southeast, and middle belt. Listen carefully. They put them in our army. The federal government pardoned Boko Haram. Yeah? They pardoned Boko Haram. And they now put them in the army. They are foreigners. That means now, and they are paying them with our money. and they are giving them guns. So this army now, the army, this is where you need to understand what we're saying. The army are now, because they got Boko Haram in it, and they know each other. So when they go to a community, and you think that the army is coming to help you in your community, it's a lie. The army is there to help the terrorists too. Likewise, the police. So you cannot trust the army or the police. The only people you can trust are the people in your community. So get yourself together. Start planning. Get yourself together. Start planning. Share this broadcast. Make sure it reaches far and wide. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. We are telling you, when we've been saying it, have a plan of, be vigilant in your community. Monitor the movement of trucks, Dangote trucks. They are using Dangote trucks to move people around. When you see a Dangote truck, start tracking it. Start tracking Dangote truck. When you see a tanker in your community, start tracking it. Make sure that that tanker does not park anywhere. Make sure it moves out of your community, because they are leaving them in strategic places to bomb, to now cause an explosion. We are now hearing that these people are now doing mass bombs, that mass petrol bombs or something, to use to cause real problems. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. So, like I said, those of you that have got Fulani as your megad, be alert. Get them out of your community. Get them out of it. Those of you that have got megad, Fulanis as your megad in your community, you are sitting on a time bomb. These guys are monitoring not only you, they are monitoring your entire community. That is their job. That is their job. Those of you that are giving homes, if you are giving homes to one Fulani, and suddenly you see 10 of them in that place, they are there to do a job. They are there going to the communities in numbers, because when they give the signal to attack, that is when they will all flood out and they will attack us. Watch out for those who are selling stuff in your streets, because they're not just selling, they are pretending. They are not sellers. They're not interested in what they're selling. They are there to monitor what you are doing. You should not have the Fulanis. The people, why are you allowing those who are monitoring you to walk around freely and monitor you? On the street, in every junction, the Fulanis, they are there. They are monitoring us. We need to take back those spaces. We need to take back those spaces. This is why. Listen to this message. What I'm telling you, we need to set up vigilante group. We need to have meetings in all our communities. Everybody in the community who is indigenous must be part of the plan. That is the safest way we can protect, best way we can protect our lives collectively. Luckily, those in imoson, they did exactly what I'm saying here, and it saved their lives, at least for the next few days. It saved their lives. So this is not a joke. Now, listen to this again. I want you to listen to this message and share it as you're hearing it. Listen.
Olórí wọn àwọn 60 gbogbo ọdẹ kó bọ dání pátápátá. Àwọn ta ni? Àwọn Fúlàní Boko Haram gbogbo náà kó bọ dání pátápátá. Níbo náà wọlé sí? Wọ́n wọlé sí Imoson ní oríta Bẹ́bùsì gangan. Imoson níjẹ̀bú sí? Níjẹ̀bú ni gangan, Imoson gangan. Ibi Bẹ́bùsì gangan lórí wọn ló dẹ̀ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá pẹ̀lú dọ́bùsì.
Be at alert.
Ọpẹ́ dọ́bùsì àtàwọn ará ìlú Imoson.
Please share this broadcast.
Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn tílẹ̀ fi mọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí àtàwọn òyìn tòótò olórí security gbogbo pátápátá ló jáde. Everybody jáde pátápátá síta. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn láàárọ̀ yìí. Everybody má sún àsùngbàgbé o. Kẹ̀yà tètè lọ múra lẹ̀ o. Ogun wọlé dé. Kí lórúkọ tẹ̀yìn tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Ogun dàrú lórúkọ mi. Ní àná ọjọ́ Monday ọdún. Àná Monday la bẹ́ẹ̀ lòdì sí nǹkan bí aago kan òru. June 2022 aago kan òru wọlé dé. Láti oríta lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ city camera tó wà ní Bevels ní ó jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì káti dòkú o lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ ló jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Tó ní kálukú fi wà tàlá. Kálukú fi wà tàlá, kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́ jù o àti baálé àti ìjà sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́ jù o.
So, there you have it. They were alert. And that's what we're saying. In my broadcast, if you go and look at the videos, I did a 10-point plan. one of the points, the first point on there is vigilance. Vigilance. You need vigilance in every community right now in the Middle Belt, in the Southwest, and the Southeast. We need vigilance. The vigilance is what saved their lives. But for the fact that had it not been that the camera picked up those men 1 o'clock in the middle of the night, and they immediately alerted the whole community. So the whole community were waiting, and they were waiting for these men, and they wanted to, they alerted the people so that they could be able to counter them. But once they saw that the community was aware, the men, they pulled back. The Boko Haram terrorists, they pulled back. 16 of them. 16. War is here. There is war already on in Yoruba land, and we need to be alert. So those of you watching this message, please don't just watch it, share it, because we want everybody to be prepared on ground. The awareness for the need to provide our own safety cannot be overemphasized at this point. The awareness for the need for the indigenous people in our own land to provide our own safety cannot be overemphasized. We can no longer, like stated, we can no longer trust the police. We can no longer trust the army. We cannot trust the local government. We can't trust the federal government. We can't trust the state government. We can't trust any of them because they are all in this together. And every community, you have to become self-contained in your community. So that is why you need to have a discussion. As on top of providing safety, you need to provide an avenue where the farmers are protected, because each community, it's going to get to a point, I'm telling you, it's going to get to a point where you will have to provide your own means to feed yourselves. That is where your farmers are going to be important. The farmers are going to be important in each of our communities, because if we can protect the farmers to and from the farm and the areas they use to get to the farm, that means that we can feed our communities. That is what needs to happen now. The planning has got to go on. War is here. Don't make any mistake about it. We have war in Yoruba land already. Apparently today, I'm hearing that in the UK, they are having discussions about the disintegration of contractual Nigeria, because they now know that people don't want to be together. So they are having discussions about that. And that means that the war is already started. So our communities cannot be sleeping. Like you had in Imoson, they did not sleep all night. But what is more important, please, anytime you see Dangote trucks, please just know, I'm not going to say everything now. Dangote trucks with people in it, that truck has to disappear. And you know the rest. Anytime you see Dangote trucks, because the Dangote trucks are being used to move people, these terrorists, into you, among you, and they have weapon stashes, you know what to do. You need community planning. If they are stashing weapons to come in your and then bringing the men in there to go and use against you, you need to stop both. You need to stop both. Look, go and look on Ududuwa TV Radio and Citizen AY. There are pictures of Dangote trucks carrying men into communities, and they stop them. They are full of Boko Haram terrorists. So you need to monitor that in every community. If you see it, the truck must disappear. And you know the rest. Do you know the rest? You know the rest. The police and the army are not going to protect you. You know the rest. You know the rest. The police and the army are not going to protect you. I told you, the federal government pardoned 35,000 Boko Haram. They are now in the army. They are in the army. They are what? They are in the army. And that means that we need to take action to protect ourselves. You cannot count on the army. The police you cannot count on, because again, they control the police. And by the way, if you take this man to the police will let them go, because that is the instruction they get from Abuja. So to save your community, those trucks, you need to stop it. The truck must disappear, and you know the rest. You follow me? The truck must disappear, and you know the rest. Now, those weapon stashes, again, it is time now. If you do not have community planning, you cannot to identify where those things are. That is what we need right now. Those weapons. That's what we need. So 1 second, please. Hello. Yes. Oh, I'm by. Okay, check him. No, I'm with him, but Kowali, he's not answering. I don't. I'm gonna. I'll do one up. No. More again, but he's not on it. I'll do that now. Okay. Bye. Broadcast now. That is gonna go live. I'm sending the link. Literally sending the link. So just wait for me as I sort that out now. Right now, I've been waiting for that call. So now we're gonna get that done right away. I was waiting. I was meaning to do it, but I'm sending the link to you right now, so we can get that going. Because we need to see that, and that's why this broadcast had to happen like I'm doing it right now. But please, every community, share this broadcast. Share. You're watching this. This is happening live right now. No joke. Now let me get this sent out. 1 second, please. I'm just gonna get that sent to them so that they can begin to take the action. We can get that set up quickly. So let me get this on quickly, because I need to set up with that for them. Okay, give me a minute, please. I'm just trying to set up a link. But please, every community, luckily, because of the alertness and the planning, they were able to avoid another massacre. But for the planning, we will be talking about another massacre right now. So let me see. It's called okay. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Just give me a minute, please. I need to get this done in the right way, because I've got to send that link to them. Then that broadcast for the rally, mega rally in US, will be going live. Right now, there's no link available, and I'm the one sending it out. Please share this broadcast. We need awareness in our community. The community are the only ones who are going to protect themselves. Nobody else will do it. So please, get to work very, very urgently. War is upon us, and we are making you aware so that you can take the action right now. Okay, now, so here, so now, 1 second, please. Add. Okay, so that's in there. So switch. So about this live again on there. So there we go. Now, so I'm hoping that works again. Start now. So I'm hoping that will come back on. You can see me on here. I'm hoping that works. So here we go. We want everything up and running. So I don't want anything to hold anything up. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're here. Okay. Are we there? Yeah, we're here. So give me a minute, please, guys. So we are just testing what's been done now. I'm gonna come out of that one. Let me leave this one. Leave meeting. So yeah, good. So I've left that one. So now I've sent the link. So hopefully we should get something done. Let me just check what's going. Give me a minute, please. I just need to check what is happening on the side. So, but like I said, one of the things I'm saying, this is why I said I wanted to be waiting, because we're waiting for that link to come across. Then we can begin the US rally. But this message about the attempt, so let me just get that on. Yeah, but I've sent the link now. We'll send link today. So that's why as soon as I see them, we can get it going. I'm in it right now. I'm hoping that's the link, isn't it? I hope that's the one. Oh, let me just check this is correct. 1 second, please. You see, I need to concentrate on this one for a second. So it is in progress. Yeah, okay, good. So I was in a rush to get that done. So I'm just waiting for the call in. Once I get then that will go live. Then we can do the rally. And in fact, what I will probably do is I might end this broadcast and bring that in on the broadcast as well. Very, very important. But nonetheless, this will this will carry on. But like I said, whilst I'm waiting for them to come back in, let me just show you, those of you watching, this is what happened in Imoson, 6th of June 2022. Listen to this message. Very, very important. And when you hear it, share it, please. There you go.
Olórí wọn àwọn 16 gbogbo ọdẹ kó bọ dání pátápátá àwọn tani àwọn gba Fulani Boko Haram gbogbo náà kó bọ dání pátápátá nígbà náà wọlé sí Imoson ní oríta bẹ́bùsì kọ̀ọ̀kan Imoson níjẹ̀bú ní kọ̀ọ̀kan Imoson kọ̀ọ̀kan ní bẹ́bùsì kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Please continue to share this broadcast. You can save a life.
ọgbẹ́dọ́bùsì àtàwọn ará ìlú Imoson láti pé gbogbo ìlú káríkárí kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn tilẹ̀ fi mọ́ láàárọ̀ àtàwọn òyìn tòótò olórí security gbogbo pátápátá náà jáde. Everybody jáde pátápátá síta kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó sùn láàárọ̀ yìí everybody má sún àsùgbàgbé o kẹ́yà tètè lọ múra lẹ̀ o Ogun wọlé dé. kí lórúkọ tẹ̀yìn tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ogun dàrú lórúkọ mi. Ní àná ọjọ́ Monday ọdún àná Monday láti bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ di 6 ní kọ̀bí àkókò June 2022 àkókò wọlé dé. Látòrí ìta lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ city camera tó wà ní pebbles ó ní ò jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì káàtì dòkú o lọ́pẹ́lọpẹ́ ló jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. tó ní kálukú fi wà tàláàsì. kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́jú o àti baálé àti ìjà sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó súnmọ́jú o.
Okay, so 1 second, please. Tell me now. So I'm just telling them to get. I'm waiting for them to come back. So let me play it again, in case you didn't hear it. Let me give you a brief explanation. What happened was, in a place called Imoson, in Ijebu in Ogun State, on the 6th of June 2022, Boko Haram went into the town at approximately 1 o'clock at night. 1 o'clock at night. Luckily, what saved the people of Imoson was that there was a CCTV camera. That CCTV camera, it picked up their movements, and the people monitoring it quickly alerted the whole community. Now, one of the things that I was not happy that I had in there, that they told the police, right, like I said to you, the police and the army are not our friends as of now. The police and the army are not our friends. In fact, they are going to put us in harm's way. But anyway, that's what they did. But they also alerted the whole community. So, now, let me just take this. Hello? Check it, okay, I'll go back in there, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then. Let me just what's going on here. So let me end this one. Okay. So let me go here. Okay. So just give me a minute, please. There's a bit of a technical issue here, and we're trying to make sure this. Okay, here we are. Are we? Okay, here we are. So here, because I don't really. Put this up. We're gonna put this up now. Ah, god damn it. Okay, all right, no problem. Back in a second. Let me just. I'll carry on with what you're doing. We'll keep talking, but I need to get this done. Something has gone wrong, and I need to try and fix it. And I cannot go ahead without doing that. What is it? So I'm gonna do this. Give me a minute. We start. So what I will do is I'm gonna join them again. Like I said, the news again, I want to play you this. I'm doing multitasking literally now, but I want you to listen to this message. I'm going to have to review the other one, but this is very important. You can save a life by doing this message. Again, I'm going to play it to you. Yeah.
láti ọ̀dọ̀ Perus olórí wọn àwọn 16 gbogbo ọdẹ kó bọ̀ dání pátápátá. Àwọn ta ni? Àwọn Fulani Boko Haram gbogbo ọ̀nà kó bọ̀ dání.
Just keep listening.
Òtílẹ̀ fi mọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí àtàwọn yìí tòótọ́ olórí security gbogbo pátápátá náà jáde everybody jáde pátápátá síta. Kò sí everybody tó sùn láàárọ̀ yìí everybody má sọ àsùngbàgbé o kẹ́yà tètè lọ. Wọlé dé láti jà everybody tó sùn mọ́jú.
So is this very, very important. So let me just get this back up. Open this, yeah. Okay. So we don't want to wait around too much. So everybody's getting ready there. So we're gonna just put this up. Just give me a minute. Yeah, I'm back in now. Yeah, so give me a minute, guys, and those of you listening here, I'm going. So we're gonna go live right now. Just give me a minute, please. Okay, I'll hold off. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Guys, sorry, I'm just doing something here. Okay, am I worried? Yes, we'll get in. We will get it working. Just give me a minute, please. I shall have a minute. 1 minute. Oh. Yeah, Mwambi, I'm hearing you guys. Mongboing. Do you want me to do anything? Ladies and gentlemen, those of you listening to me, we're doing the live broadcast connecting now. So just wait. So yeah. So Mwambi, bye. So I'm not live yet. I'll wait till we get you just give the go ahead and we'll go then. But just wait. So yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter. The speaker view will solve it. So 1 minute, please. Give me a minute. Guys, just bear with me. Bear with me, guys. I'm in the middle of two things here, and I need to get it done. The USA rally is going on, and I'm on the middle of it. But this message had to get out before you guys, So please share the broadcast. Please. Continue to share it, of course. And then when the broadcast proper starts, you know that we will bring that to you as well. So 1 second. Okay, don't worry. Just get it here, there. I am frantically trying to get this ready so that everything is set up for when we go ahead. So, but like I said, every community protect yourselves right now. Every community protect yourself. Omaba, please, nick off me co-host as well. Let me buy. And F.M. Alagba, please give me co-host as well, please. Thank you. I'll talk to him anyway. I'll call him again. So, please let him. Okay, yeah, I'm setting that up. So you can see that there's a lot of things happening in the background. So please bear with us. We are just working on it. I want to make sure you have this information because this is so important. Every community, please, if you are watching this, share it. I played something to you a minute ago, but I'm in the middle of doing something here. I want to make sure that is absolutely on point because the message is this. Every community, defend yourself. Don't count on the police. Don't count on the army. Defend yourself. Come together now. Urgently. We're asking you, come together, defend yourself. Do not wait for anybody else. It is so vital that we take those steps. Share this broadcast. Above all, share this broadcast so people can watch and they will hear the information as I'm telling you now. There was an attempted attack in Imoson. 16 Boko Haram went to try to attack and kill people in Imoson, in Ijebu, and luckily, because they had the CCTV camera, they were able to pick up those men, and then they stopped the attack by so doing. So what are we saying? We're saying right now, every community must be at alert. Be at high alert because the war is starting in Yoruba land, and we need to defend ourselves. This is not the time for you to be waiting around. You need to be part of the discussion within your community. You cannot do this as single-handedly. You need to work within your community. So I'm asking you, please, this is not a joke. This is real life. Get on board. Get on board with us and get that information out as we told you right now. Make sure that every community is aware of what is about to happen so that we can prevent a massacre in our communities. Very, very important. 1 second, please. I'm just checking something here, making sure that I've got everything that I need so that it doesn't misalign in any way, shape, or form. So here we go. I think I've got that there. So let me wait for them. I'll just set this up. If it all fails, then at least I have a backup plan. Now, that message needs to go out right now. When the US rally goes live, then I will play this in between it as well for you all. But nonetheless, you're watching Citizen Anyway, the platform where we speak truth to power. As you're watching the broadcast, share it to family and friends. Help us reach more people. Very, very important that this message reaches as many people as possible. Our communities are under attack. They try to attack Imoson town or village in Ijebu, Ogun State on the 6th of June 2022, just 3 days ago. Luckily, because I had a CCTV monitoring the area, they were able to alert the community and they were able to put a stop to all of this. So these are the things that we really want you all to be aware of. Awareness, vigilance. It is important. Very, very important. Now, where was I? Now, I want to just get this done. I'm going to just pick something up here. Because when that broadcast starts, then I will go and switch over to that as well. I'm just waiting for it to go off, and then we can begin. Right now, I'm just waiting for them to I think they're going to begin in a minute. I think they're about to start. If they do, I will wrap it up. They're waiting, and I'm going to be putting that up shortly. But I don't want to go before we get the go ahead, because it's important we communicate with them and get information out, and it's coordinated. We'd like it to be coordinated. So that's why you can see I'm a little bit frantic in my discussion, but please do bear with me. Hang on. Sorry about that. Let me just check it. Settings. Sorry about this. No, not that. That is what we want. Disconnect. Yeah, and then connect. And then now. Okay. And then this one. So you will see. No. Okay. We'll go back again. Give me a minute, please. I'm just getting this done. Oh, okay. Not that one. This one. Okay. So, okay. Now, this one. Okay. So, just give me a minute, please. I'm just trying to make sure everything is working fine. So, now it looks like people are joining, and we will go live as soon as possible. So, let me just give me a minute. I'll come back and talk to you a second. Let me just do this now. I need to focus on what I'm doing here so that it actually comes out the way it should. Just give me a minute, please. Now, okay. Now, I'm sorry, but I knew this might happen, but I thought I had to put in this thing, get everything ready, just so that in case, Now, okay. So, latest information we're telling you all, please. There was an attempt to an attack in Imoson, Ijebu. I will shortly be playing you that again. You will hear it. And what I want you all to do is simple. Share the broadcast. Make sure people are aware. Okay, so now, I think they're starting now. So I want to make sure that everything is ready to go. So that's there. Yeah, I think they started now. So what we're going to do... Yes, Mongo and you. Yes. Sheikh Abed, do you want me to start right now? Okay. 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 Okay, we're gonna go live now. Okay. Ah, god damn it. Okay, 1 second no. Oh, blasted thing. Arole, just give me a few more minutes, Jari. Hold on, a few minutes. Okay. This is gonna be right. Sorry, guys. You know what, guys? I need to. Okay, just give me a few minutes. Guys, I need to rush off. Share this broadcast. I've got to focus on what I'm trying to do here, because the US rally, and we will talk about it during the broadcast as well. So please let me do this. I'll be back with you shortly. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen White, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please share this broadcast. You can literally save a life. Don't forget to subscribe to Citizen White. Hit notification button. Give us a thumbs up. More thumbs up, the more we can reach more people. Thank you for watching. I'll be back later on. Thank you and goodbye. Bye for now.